Henry Danger premiered in 2014, capturing the imaginations of kids everywhere with its blend of comedy, action, and larger-than-life superhero antics. Over 5 seasons and beyond, its stars grew up before our eyes. Now in 2025, let's look back at where they started and how far they've come. Leading the adventure was Jace Norman as Henry Hart, better known as Kid Danger. Then he was the lovable teenager juggling school with saving the world, always bringing humor and heart to the screen. Now, Norman is 25 and has become a successful producer as well as an actor, continuing to shape stories behind the camera while remaining a fan favorite. Sharing the spotlight was Cooper Barnes as Ray Manchester, or Captain Man. Then his mix of slapstick comedy and superhero bravado made him unforgettable. Now, Barnes thrives as both an actor and a writer, still connected to the world of Henry Danger, while branching into new creative projects. The team's brains came from Riley Downs as Charlotte. Then she was the sharp and resourceful friend, always ready with a plan. Now, Downs has embraced new opportunities in both film and television, admired for her maturity and talent as she grows into more dynamic roles. Comedy was never far away thanks to Sean Ryan Fox as Jasper. Then, he was the goofy but loyal best friend whose timing always earned laughs. Now, Fox has expanded into music while continuing to act, building a multifaceted career that keeps fans watching. Adding fire to the mix was Ella Anderson as Piper, Henry's outspoken younger sister. Then her tantrums and witty comebacks gave the show some of its best moments. Now Anderson is recognized as a rising young star, diving into independent films and creating music, showcasing a more artistic side. Quirky invention and chaos came from Michael D. Cohen as Schwoz. Then he was the eccentric genius whose gadgets always saved the day or almost destroyed it. Now, Cohen is admired not only as an actor but also as an advocate, using his platform to champion inclusivity in Hollywood while still entertaining audiences with his trademark humor. The Henry Danger world also introduced unforgettable guest stars. Frankie Grande as Franchini brought outrageous energy, turning a villain into one of the show's most memorable personalities. Then he dazzled with over-the-top performances. Now, Grande continues to shine on stage and screen, captivating audiences with the same flair. The family side of the story came from Jeffrey Nicholas Brown as Jake Hart, Henry's dad. Then he was the funny and sometimes clueless parent with a big heart. Now, Brown continues acting steadily in both television and film, admired for his easygoing presence. Alongside him was Kelly Sullivan as Chris Hart, Henry's mom. Then she balanced humor with warmth in her role as the supportive mother. Now, Sullivan has moved into more dramatic work, impressing audiences with her range and depth. Villains brought the chaos that made every episode exciting. Ben Giroux as the toddler gave us some of the funniest, most outrageous battles in Nickelodeon history. Then, he leaned into pure cartoonish fun. Now, Giroux thrives as a comedian, actor, and voice artist, creating laughs across multiple platforms. Fans also remember Joey Richter as Time Jerker. Then, his mischievous villainy created some of the most inventive conflicts for the heroes. Now, Richter remains active in comedy and music, continuing to expand his career in entertainment. As the show grew, it prepared the way for a younger generation in Danger Force. Terrence Little Garden High as Miles burst onto the screen with youthful energy. Then he quickly became a standout in the franchise. Now, in 2025, Garden High is a young actor on the rise, already building a strong resume. Dana Heath as Mika shared that spotlight. Then she played a brave and determined young hero. Now Heath continues to develop as an actress, admired by fans who see her as both talented and inspiring. Javen Flores as Chapa lit up the series with fierce determination. Then, her electricity-powered character was bold and unforgettable. Now, Flores is carving out her own path as a versatile performer, drawing attention with every new role. And of course, the legacy of villains from Drillfinger to Drex added sparks to the adventures. Then they pushed the heroes to their limits. Now, many of the actors behind them continue to thrive across television, stage, and voice work. Together, these performers made Henry Danger a defining series for a generation. Then they were kids, parents, heroes, and villains, making audiences laugh and cheer. Now, in 2025, they stand as adults, artists, and creators with growing legacies. Their journey proves that while Swellview may have been fictional, but the impact was real. Which cast transformation surprised you the most? Share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it. Send it to your friends. See you next time.